What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Got to hit y'all with this one because some of y'all walking around here with blinders on. Some of y'all walking around here real naive. Look, man, you better learn fast and find out who you really are in the eyes of people, in the eyes of people that you work with, in the eyes of people that you hang around with, the eyes of people that you live with. You better find out who you are to those people, because if you don't, then you'll find yourself possibly being used and being taken advantage of by people that you might have a good view of. You might look at them as, oh man, that's my bar right there, man. That's my guy, that's my girl, but they don't see you as that. Some people walk through life viewing other people as just pieces in their game of life. Like, I don't look at you as a person that, that I care about, a person that has feelings and has concerns and, that should be treated with respect. All you are to me is just a means for me to get what I want to get. So I will deal with you strictly for that. And as long as you're able to provide me what I need, what's important for me, then you good. But the second that you can't, then you are of no more use to me, and I'll replace you and move on and go on to somebody else. Um, the tough part for you is that, like I say, in being naive, you may discover, if you lucky, you may discover that, and then you find yourself running around here with your feelings hurt because you thought a business partner was a friend. You thought a business partner was an associate, and like I say, even you thought that a friend was a friend, because you can be a friend to somebody else, but they are not necessarily being a friend to you. And people go, well, I'm just gonna do me. I ain't gonna be exchange evil for evil. And it's not about exchanging evil for evil. It's about preserving your self-respect and not allowing people to do you any kind of way. I've seen too many times where people will let somebody just do them any kind of way, all because they are on that, well, I ain't gonna be evil, because you're not being evil by removing yourself from a situation. So I was watching the thing hearing about with Shannon Sharp and Skip and all those guys on the Undisputed show, and Shannon getting up out of there, and all it did for me, everybody was shocked and going crazy, but all it did for me was just make me go, okay, well, Shannon finally figured it out that this dude is not for him. He's not for you. He brought you in to help his show, which is cool, because look, you're gonna get paid to you. The platform is gonna build you up too, and the platform will allow you to branch out and to do other things, which is absolutely what it did. But um, what bothers me is when I see the hurt. When I see what appears to be, I don't know the man personally, but what appears to be hurt in Shannon's face, like, he felt like, this is my assessment, like he was being betrayed, man. Oh man, I can't believe that Skip would say some of the things he said to me, or do some of the things he done. Why wouldn't you believe it? You're just a piece. He doesn't care about you per se. He handpicked. It's like a record label. The labels don't care about the artist. They don't care about you or your family, your personal feelings, and they don't care about any of that. They care about what you can generate for that company. They care about the bottom line at the end of the day, and that's all that situation was. So when I saw that, it made me think about just us everyday people going through our life, dealing with those same types of situations where you may work on a job for 15 years, and then they come in and say, oh, hey, look, man, we're going to move on from you. We're going in a different direction, and we're going to have to let you go. And I worked on it. I've been with this company 15 years, and this how y'all do me? Yeah, that's exactly how they do you. You can't ever feel like the the tools of this world love you. You can't ever feel like that. You can't ever let your guard down and relax. It doesn't matter how long you've been in that situation. You can't ever do that. That's what you know. That's the skill. That's where the skill of separating your emotion comes in from a situation. You can't be emotionally attached to things that can end in a heartbeat. And I know what some of y'all might be thinking, but what about personal relationships? Now, I'm not saying that. I'm not including that in this particular aspect. I'm talking about like from a business point of view. Of course, you know, if you've been married for 10 years or 20 years, and then all of a sudden, you know, your husband or wife walks in one day and say, it's over, I'm leaving. Do you like the man did on Harlem Nights? Hey, put your mother on the phone. Hey, look, I ain't never coming home again. You know, they hit you with that. I mean, and you thought everything was good. You know, you can't be a robot and not feel some kind of way about that. But, you know, in the world we live in today, you got to kind of be on guard for that. You know, but you have to know where you stand with people to the best of your ability. You have to make sure that you do that and try to figure that out. And the question might be, well, man, how do you figure? How do you know? How do you know? Well, you typically know. In business, it's really hard to know because people will do things for you in business because that relationship, that partnership, is benefiting them also. So it'll trick you into thinking that it's love. It's just business. But in personal relationships, you know, you have to look at what how people treat you and what they do for you and the little things. See, it ain't always about the big stuff that show you how a person really think about you. It's the little bitty things that people do that will show you. Just people wanting to, you know, hey man, you okay, man? You know, they willing to talk to you about this and that with no type of judgment, no type of motive. Um, they'll look out for you and help you if you need help or offer help or you know, you can just tell. You can just tell those who don't have a motive, but you got to keep that antenna up to make sure because sad part is ain't none of that. That's not even promised. But you can't. But on the same token, don't get your big brother twisted. You can't just walk around here paranoid all the time either. You still got to live and enjoy life. So it's a balance that has to be found and reached, and a line that has to be walked to get that full understanding. But don't walk around here just with your head in the clouds, blinded, thinking that everybody that you deal with is just in your corner, because that's just not the case, man. Don't be foolish like that. And doesn't matter how much money uh, you've gotten from them, it don't matter. It don't matter because a lot of people um, will give you things knowing that what you're going to do for them is going to far exceed what they did for you. So it's an investment on their end. So you treat it as such. You treat it as a business partnership and not a personal friendship relationship. A whole bunch of ships in this world. You just got to figure out which ones you're going to sail on. And when you sail on them, make sure you are the captain of the ship. I'm the captain now. All right, man, this your big brother K-Rino. Look, catch us in San Antonio, Texas tonight, June the 2nd, man. We will be at 8800 Broadway. Can't remember the name of the club. We'll be at 8800 Broadway in San Antonio, Texas, man. So be sure to come through and show your big brother some love tonight. All right, man. Peace and love.